Case 11135. Miss Cheesy sues Mr. Juicy for irresponsible behavior and physical maltreatment at home. My lord.
Mr. Juicy, right?
Yes, my lord.
Mrs. Cheesy.
Yes.
Before we begin, I would like you guys to know the Cameroon Penal Code subsection 101, which says, nobody is above the law. All persons are subjected to criminal law. Mrs. Cheesy, can you tell us your own part of the story?
Yes, my lord.
How old are you?
27, my lord.
27. Oh, sorry. Please, can you give us your story?
My lord, I and my husband here have been married for a long time now, and I got married to him when he was rich. Due to some circumstances, our house got burnt, so we had to move down to the village because there was no other means for us to be in the city. After we got to the village, my husband changed a lot. He started keeping late nights, taking alcohol, and after the excess of alcohol back home, he beats me up, beats my kids up. Sometimes in that same pain, that pressure as a wife, I'll still get up and cook for my husband, make him food to eat. Like, because normally after that, so much alcohol, you need something to eat. So I'm going to make him food. Can you imagine when my husband comes back, he turns that food down, telling me I'm lazy, I cannot support him, I'm the reason of what happened to him. My Lord, I've supported enough in this marriage. For one, I know I've been a loving wife to my husband. Even due to our circumstances, I've never cheated on him. That's enough proof to show that I love my husband. But for the fact he beats me up and treats me this way, especially my kids, my Lord, I'm sorry. I have to bring this to court because I'm no longer interested in this marriage thing. I really don't see myself continuing. I'm sorry, my Lord.
Mr. Umambita.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, Mr. Juicy.
Yes, my lord.
Can you give me one part of the story?
Yes, my lord. My lord, I've been married to my wife now for 7 years and have kids.
Okay.
I was one of the wealthiest people in my city then, before the fire incident occurred. That fateful day, I was from work. On my way back home, I received a phone call from my wife here, telling me that the house is on fire. I had to rush down quickly to check, because everything I had was in that house. All my documents, my children's documents, my wife's documents, all my documents were all burned down to ashes. I had nothing to do. There was nothing I could do. I had no choice than to take my family to the village. When I got to the village, I sat down and I looked at myself. Somebody that could buy food for those who don't have food is now a beggar of food. Even a cup of guy I could not have, and I'm not still able to have. And when I sat, whenever I think of this thing, I remember that there was a day my friend told me that when drinking alcohol, you forget all your problems. I had no choice than to negate the method. And whenever I go and take alcohol, I return back home, I beat up my wife and my kids without knowing, due to the influence of alcohol. It's in the morning when I get up, I always notice that they are injured. And when I want to have, they said I did it to them. So my Lord, please, I would like to beg you to beg my wife not to leave me, because she's planning to. I cannot live without her. She's the only person that I'm having now.
She said he's supposed to be saying this
here. Like I'm supposed to be tabling this matter right away.
It's because I have no
I'm
choice.
not interested, Juicy.
I'm sorry. I'm
Mrs.
sorry. I promise it won't happen again.
Mrs. Cheesy,
Yes, my lord.
you can bear with me. All these manifestations was due to the fact your husband had been under the influence of alcohol.
My lord, any responsible man would have stopped when he noticed the alcohol makes him to beat up his family.
As a married woman, you keep advising your husband when you know he's going the wrong direction. According to everything Mr. Juicy just said in this court, shows he has been under the influence of alcohol. And you know that. So do you think leaving him is going to solve the problem?
My love, it's difficult to tell an alcohol addict to a normal person.
Mr. Juicy,
Yes, ma'am.
the court will put you under restraining order, whereby you are not going to beat your wife again, and you will be under an obligatory therapy for 6 months. This therapy is going to help you to either limit the consumption of alcohol or stop you from consuming alcohol. It's for your good and the good of your family. You can bear with me. You don't like seeing your wife in pains. You don't like seeing your children crying. Because you made mention of every morning when you get up, you see your wife, she's in pain, she's crying, the children are crying, your wife has cut down because you don't take care of them. How can a grown-up man like you, a mature man of 37 years, you don't give food money to your wife? And when she gives you food, you throw the food away. At times you even steal from the pot according to what she's saying. So to work on this, you'll be under these therapy classes for 6 months.
All rise.